State lawmakers went past their deadline but finished with Florida's largest budget in history. We've got the tenured legislators from Jacksonville with us today, talking about the ways Northeast Florida won in the 60-day session. Plus, it's a life-saving occupation, but it underpays in the Sunshine State, where the new budget figure takes social workers in the coming year on This Week in Jacksonville. So glad you're with us today. Florida's 60-day legislative session is in the books. That also wraps up the final session for two lawmakers in Jacksonville, Senator Audrey Gibson and Senator Aaron Bean, that is. Audrey Gibson, Aaron Bean, I know them well. They are here with us today. Thank you so much. I was just mentioning to them before we started, I appreciate it. If there were two lawmakers I wanted to talk to after session, it would be the two of you, so thanks for making time. It's got to be a little grueling when you get to the end of the 60 days and say, well, we got to come back for one more day. So in this segment, we're going to talk about basically what happened there. So Senator Bean, tell me, the record-setting budget here, $112 billion. Are you happy with how that turned out?
Absolutely happy. The underlying facet, $15 an hour is the new standard for working for the state of Florida or taking care of our foster care kids, taking care of our parents in our nursing homes. So that's a big deal, as well as raises for teachers, law enforcement. There's good to be had all the way around. And by the way, it's good to see you, and it's good to see Leader Gibson outside of Tallahassee. We've spent a long time over there, so it's good to be back home.
Yeah, for sure. What is your reaction, Senator Gibson, about the, again, record-setting budget figure?
Absolutely, and thank you for having me. And Senator Bean stole all my fire.
Got all the thunder on that side, huh?
But there's some policy bills too. We did some workers' comp, good workers' comp policy for firefighters and our law enforcement officers. We did foster care subsidies for state employees and family members who take care of their relatives as well. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff for the community and for Jacksonville.
Well, and as mentioned here, as I was tracking, I was noticing increases for public schools. Per pupil spending is up. Sales tax holidays are in there. Pay raises, as you mentioned, for state employees. Those seem to be some, maybe it got there differently, but it seemed to be some bipartisan priorities that got into that budget.
Oh, absolutely. We had some policy differences, but generally the financing, we are pretty much in agreement. I think we could have done a little better in the affordable housing budget, but overall, as the budget chair says, it's a good budget for the state of Florida.
So both of you have advocated over your time in the Senate for health care issues while you've been there in Tallahassee. What changed this time around? And maybe, Senator Bean, I'll ask you, what came out of session that impacts health care in the state of Florida, and specifically maybe Northeast Florida?
Well, the biggest is, and it's hard to talk about, Kent Justice, because, you know, we still have a veto. We still have, it has to go to the governor. So everything we talk about is pending. There should be a little asterisk by it. It's still pending the governor's approval, but the Duval delegation came together in a big way. Senator Gibson, everybody came together to really launch an initiative to build a new trauma center for all of Northeast Florida. You know, we had a tremendous leader in healthcare, Dr. Leon Haley, who untimely passed away, but his momentum, that was his plan even before he passed, was to stop putting money in the old trauma center that's already over 60 years old. Let's go right next door and build a new one. But we came together alike, and that was Audrey Gibson's project, and just got a tremendous push. Timing was everything, and let's just hope that we can pull that off. Still pending also.
There's no chance that's going to be vetoed, right?
There is always a chance of everything. You know what we're looking towards too right now? We're having initial talks with the city. The city, we're expecting the city, hopefully will play a role in that as well. Come to the table with other types of you know, playing a part, being a sponsor, giving money to that project so that we can all benefit from a new trauma center that will really serve anybody in this greater Northeast Florida, Southeast Georgia region. Should you need trauma services, there'll be a state-of-the-art place to keep you alive.
Yeah. Senator Gibson, so Senator Bean, get me choked up there talking about Leon Haley, who was such a force in our community for the time that he was here. What would you say are the things that happened in session that pertain to health care and helping people here in Northeast Florida?
Well, the Alzheimer's initiative, that's something Senator Bean always calls my name when he talks about the Alzheimer's disease funding, and it is something I'm very, very much a champion for, and for our seniors in general. And so the funding that initiative, adding more to that pot was great. I also want to just mention the increases in salaries for our state attorneys and our public defenders. They're an integral part of our court system and law enforcement system. And so that's a big deal for them. And so on the healthcare arena, hopefully, fingers crossed, a maternal health outcomes legislation that that's actually in law now, that I had last year with Representative Brown from the Orlando area, got the funding it needed to start that pilot in July. So, and I'm very appreciative to Chair Bean for making that happen.
Yeah. Well, our next segment, I want to talk a little bit more about how you've worked together. I do want to get in one more topic before we take a commercial break. What about redistricting? So it seems like the state maps, those are taken care of in terms of the legislative maps, but the congressional district maps, this is something that Governor DeSantis has said. It didn't matter what the Senate or the House sent. If it looked a certain way, he wasn't going to say yes. He was going to veto that. And specifically, I'm thinking of Congressional District 5, Al Lawson's district that goes from Jacksonville, Tallahassee. Senate, you guys had a map. How do you feel about this process? Is it going to come back to? Will you have to do more special session? How will the maps get figured out in the congressional districts here?
I think it's a real possibility that DeSantis vetoes the map that both the House and Senate approved. We actually sent two maps. We sent two maps, an A and a B, but in the press conference following sine die, he was asked about it, and he said, "What did I tell you? I told you I was going to veto it." So I think there's a high likelihood he'll veto. Where we go from here is still up in the air. Does the legislature go back and work on a final congressional map? Do we punt it to the courts? I know the Speaker and the President are meeting with the governor on a plan going forward. Hopefully we can go back. I'm ready to go back. Let's get it done. Let's do it. Let's do it right. Let's go back.
He wants to go back. not for you. Huh? No, do you favor the redistricting or the redesigning of the maps so that it is more in Jacksonville versus stretching out across the counties of North Florida?
Well, I favor what's constitutional. And I believe that both of the maps meet constitutional muster. So you will see one map that is pretty much Duval focused, and the other map does keep the congressional district going east-west, which was pretty much the way the court drew it in the last round. And so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're still watching to see what happens here. So I don't mean to cut you off, but we're going to take a commercial break. Stay with us, and then we'll continue our discussion with Senators Aaron Bean and Audrey Gibson. That includes a look at how these two lawmakers on different sides of the aisle have worked side by side to benefit children. That's next on This Week in Jacksonville.
Many times after an injury, the insurance company will try to pay you as little as possible to protect their bottom line. But my bottom line is this: you should get paid nothing less than every dime you deserve. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Poison in plain sight inside your home, Monday.
Northeast Florida is one of the most beautiful places on earth. That's why people and wildlife flock here to flourish and thrive. At JEA, we know that the work we do impacts the world around us, so we take special care to preserve it, so wildlife and the community can enjoy it for generations to come. Because it's in our nature to protect the things we love. Learn how your JEA is sustaining the local environment at jeaforenvironment.com. Life is about showing up and about showing them you care. So, show up for your health and theirs. HCA Florida Healthcare makes your care easier, friendlier, and smarter. And you're at the center of it all. HCA Florida Healthcare. We show up for you.
For over 20 years, Subaru of Jacksonville has made the customer experience our top priority. This focus has earned us Dealer Rater's Dealer of the Year time and time again. And Subaru of Jacksonville is here to help you find the perfect Subaru. Take advantage of great pricing and interest rates starting at just 1.9% on new 22 Subaru models, plus a complimentary national lifetime warranty or 2 years maintenance. Experience the Subaru of Jacksonville difference. Your favorite Subaru dealership for a generation and counting.
Drive a Subaru. You'll buy a Subaru.
The Stanley Steamer started with one man, a van, and a whole lot of carpet. We've been innovating for a long time. Stanley Steamer now goes beyond carpet. We've been cleaning tile and grout, upholstery, rugs, air ducts, and a whole lot more. We don't just clean carpets, we clean homes. So when your home needs a cleaning, give us a ring at 1-800-STEAMER.
It's the weekend, and we know accidents can happen anytime. That's why we're here for you 24/7. Don't wait until Monday. Call Farah & Farah.
I am a business owner with a teenager, Mercy. I count on News4Jax to get answers to questions I care about most, like when John Gahn tracks storms right to my street so I can keep my 16-year-old safe, and reporters live until the danger has passed. No sensationalism, no hype. They hold people accountable and offer solutions, even help get laws changed for all of us, making it worth my time to watch every single day. They are who they've always been. News4Jax on Channel 4, the local station.
You're watching This Week in Jacksonville with Kent Justice.
Hello, I'm State Senator Aaron Bean.
And I'm State Senator Audrey Gibson.
I went to Jacksonville University.
I went to the Florida State University.
My background is in finance.
Mine is in criminology.
I like ice cream.
I like gelato.
I like tennis.
I like auto racing.
I love some Chinese food.
I like Italian.
I think the greatest basketball player is Michael Jordan.
I think the greatest basketball player is Kobe Bryant.
We have our differences.
But there's one thing we have in common.
We both support the Florida Guardian Ad Litem program,
which represents abused, abandoned, and neglected children.
Okay, so it's a video from 2020 when Democrat Audrey Gibson and Republican Aaron Bean teamed up, showing unity to talk about the Florida Guardian Ad Litem program. And I pulled that up just because I thought we would have fun watching it together. The audience would enjoy it. And Senators Bean and Gibson with us today, I want to talk through the history each of you have serving both in the House and the Senate. And here we come to, this is the last legislative session that you'll participate in the Senate, as far as we can tell, right? Anybody planning to go back in another few more years and run again, anything like that?
Not likely.
Not likely.
Yeah, I don't think Bean's there either. Kent Justice.
All right, so you're from different political parties. You certainly can disagree on some of the issues, but that video is evidence that you work together depending on what the issue is. So, Senator Gibson, how did you find common ground with Senator Bean over here?
And actually, I mentioned in my farewell address, too, that even though Aaron and I were, I think we were in the House together, and this year, more than any other, I think we've come together, partnered, chatted a lot more, and I've enjoyed it very, very much.
So let me ask you the same question, Senator Bean. How did you find common ground with Senator Gibson, given what we just talked about, different parties, that sort of thing?
You know, Kent Justice, when you said there was a video, I thought it might be right here because I have memories of going toe-to-toe with Senator Gibson, who, by the way, is one of the very best on her side of the aisle, does her homework, comes prepared. But when we saw that video there, great memories. Kent Justice, I'll tell you something that although we have policy differences, we differ on policy, I don't think we've ever disagreed on what's best for Jacksonville, on fighting for Jacksonville, on making sure that we get our fair share of the state's economic pie. We've never had a problem. And it's always fun to be on our side fighting for Jacksonville. So that's a great memory, that video. It's fun. Put a smile on my face.
Good. Intended to. I want to show you some video, by the way, and I guess we'll begin here. Some photos of Senator Gibson, which going back to the days when she was State Representative Gibson. We've got, I pulled these from the state, the Senate and the House archives, if you will. Senator Gibson, you started in the House, this is back in 2000s, right?
2002.
2002 when you were elected
Yes.
here. And then to start the next decade, replaced Tony Hill as senator. What has this meant to you? Almost 20 years of serving the people that are your neighbors and live around you, representing them in the legislature.
Every day has been an exciting day. I love what I do for the people that I serve. I take a lot of time doing it and also making sure that my staff knows how important our constituents are and other people that call our office who are not necessarily in the district. And so I enjoy doing things for people and problem solving and certainly chasing the budget items.
Yeah, right. So let's do the same for Aaron Bean. Would you like that? Let's take a quick
let's take a look,
retrospective
Roll
of
the
the
tape.
early House days of Aaron Bean. And you were first elected there for the House in 2000.
2000, that's correct.
So certainly some changes over time, including you're really clean shaven in these images. And that changed during the pandemic, or was it before that?
Things got hairy in the Florida Senate. There's one that looks like me right there a little bit. So. Yeah, tremendous pictures. We both, Senator Leader Gibson and I, both had little goodbye tributes in the Senate, and it was very, it was sad because I think we both put a lot of, you can't do this job without putting a lot of motion into it, and you care, and I think a lot of times it's an addiction. Public service is an addiction that we want it to be done right, and you want to serve people and do things. It's been a tremendous ride for me. I've enjoyed every single minute of it. I said on my, my final goodbye speech, just every minute in the process has been a gift, and I truly mean that. It's just been a great time.
So I told you I didn't want to spend
honor.
too much time on this, but 30 seconds apiece. What's next? We'll start with you, Aaron Bean.
You know what? We still have another
tour.
6 months. 6 months in office of being a Senate. We are on our post-session tour, and we kick things off right here on Sunday morning with Kent Justice. But we've got another couple of dozen, from Rotary clubs to conventions, to do a little debrief of what actually happened. We're going to be lobbying the governor to make sure that Jacksonville and surrounding areas budget priorities, remain intact. And hopefully we'll see you on the trail, Kent Justice, sometime soon.
So that was, I'll let you know after the next 6 months. That's what I heard from that response. Senator Gibson, what's next for you? Somebody told me they thought you might run for office locally.
Oh, well, I concur with what Senate President pro tempore, which is big for Jacksonville, just said. And so my focus right now is waiting for the budget to get signed and then talking to people about those things that we can do in Jacksonville because of the budget, and then just talking to people in general.
That's what I do a lot too. So I'm going to be talking to both of you and finding out what's next when we get closer to some decisions or
maybe you'll have us back, Kent Justice. Maybe you'll invite us back right there.
Senators, thank you so much for 2 decades of service to the people that elected you and our community, and thank you for the time today.
Thank you.
All right, well, just ahead, we're looking at another effect of the new budget approved by the House and Senate. We're joined by a couple experts on social work and looking at some of the challenges ahead for that industry. That's next on This Week in Jacksonville.
To experience all the feelings inspired by Lexus at the Invitation to Lexus sales event.
Dear Jacksonville, you've been my home for over 4 decades, and I can't thank you enough. I love my fellow hardworking, family-oriented, friendly citizens of Jacksonville, but there's some things we can improve in our town. We need to reduce crime, homelessness, and housing costs for safer neighborhoods, improve mental health funding, and affordable housing. I can't imagine myself living anywhere else, so I'm running for City Council, and I believe in the possibilities of what Jacksonville can become.
Vote Jack Meeks, March 2023.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, that moment when we see a patient smile is everything to us. So whether it's a single tooth, full dentures, or dental implants, we're here to help you. Go ahead and smile.
Go ahead and smile. Go ahead and smile. Go ahead and smile.
If you need financial compensation, if you got hurt and now you're in a fuss, whether you slipped on a banana or got hit by a bus, you should go to someone you know you can trust. Morgan and Morgan, for the people for 30 years, and it's so easy to call. Just dial Pound Law, that's all. Who's America's largest injury law firm?
Call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
All the products you love in as little as 2 hours. Publix delivered, powered by Instacart.
When you're shopping for a new vehicle, how do you know which brand you can trust? With Subaru, you get Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand winner 7 years in a row. In fact, Subaru has won most trusted brand for more consecutive years than any other brand. No wonder Kelley Blue Book also picked Subaru as their best overall brand, once again. It's easy to love a brand you can trust. It's easy to love a Subaru.
You're watching This Week in Jacksonville on Channel 4.
March is National Social Worker Month. Our next two guests here are deeply involved in that important work in our community. Tori Wilson is a senior manager with Family Support Services of North Florida. Valentina Wiltshire is a child welfare case manager at Daniel Kids. So thank you very, very much. Family Support Services managing the state-funded child services in Duval and Nassau County. So Tori, help people understand what this important work is, why this is a critical function that social workers provide in our community.
Absolutely. Social workers provide a lot of different things in the community. Our agency is focused on the child welfare service array, and social workers are a key part of that service array. They make up most of the workforce and are critical to assessing the safety of children, providing services to family, trying to strengthen those families and ultimately strengthen the community that we live in.
Yeah, one of the nonprofits that FSS contracts with is Daniel Kids, and Valentina. So that's where you work. Seems like, what I understand, there's a wage gap going on in this industry, and Florida struggles to attract and retain qualified social workers because of the significant difference in salaries offered here. How do you and your colleagues, how does that affect you?
Basically, it's just that we are out there in the community, compassionate, passionate advocates, but when we look at the work and the number of us that are doing the work, it's far less.
Are you overwhelmed by the need versus how many of you there are?
Yes, we are overwhelmed at times, and we call on each other. We depend on each other and support one another to get through the day at times. So it's a great need, and we love it. That's why we're there, but it's a great need for more compassionate, passionate advocates out there in the community.
It seems like it would be emotional work, right? Is that where the drain is? You're not putting 2x4s up and building a house, but you're building back the emotional components of kids in this case that we're talking about, right?
Yes, we do that. It's very emotional, but we do know we have our boundaries and we have our support system in place there. One another, like I said, and the agency is always trying to assist us when it comes to, our well-being.
So you just saw that we interviewed two state senators just a moment ago. The Florida legislature did take several steps to address the problem of that wage during the recently concluded session. It includes $150 million to fund all lead agencies like FSS. So Tori, how does that impact what you guys are trying to accomplish there?
It has such a huge impact, and we're so thankful for the leadership within the legislature for coming forward this year and funding us at a level that the CBC agencies in the state have not previously been funded. And we're hoping that this means that we can close that wage gap, that we can recruit and stabilize the workforce. You spoke of the emotional toll, and so that's even harder when caseloads get high and you're working long hours. And so if we can have more staff out there doing the work, then it all feels a little bit better and is a little bit easier.
It caught my attention on this because the Duval County schools system is saying, hey, we need more money because we need to raise the level of pay to attract and retain teachers and staff. So state lawmakers here, as I understand it, a study shows the average case manager salary in 7 states that compare to Florida is almost $49,000. Florida case manager salary is less than $40,000. So do either of you think that it would make a difference if that number was more like the average among those states, again, to attract and then retain folks who do what you do, that important work?
The money definitely, it helps, but also attracting those that have a heart to work with the families in the community. So it goes hand in hand. Having the heart and the money, yes, it does help, but definitely that heart there to be in the community, serving the community.
Yeah. Does it feel, Tori, like the legislature responded to the call to action in this industry?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, and more in some ways than we expected this year. So we're very thankful to them for stepping forward and supporting the system of care.
Yeah. Maybe wrap it up. So Daniel Kidd's fantastic organization that we have shown a lot here on Channel 4 over the years. What are the other organizations, I guess, that FSS pours into or supports?
The other local case management organizations includes our internal team in Nassau County, and then we also contract with Gulf Coast Jewish and Family Services. And
that's really Gulf Coast? That's really that far away?
It's not. It's actually here, but they have operations in various places in Florida.
Okay.
Jewish and Family Community Services is the local branch. And then the NIAP, National Youth Advocacy Program, is the other case management organization locally.
Well, I appreciate it. A lot of folks may heard the phrase but not understand important work that both of you are doing, and we appreciate a chance to just kind of show what the state legislature is doing to try and answer some of your calls. Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome.
So thank you for being with us today. Rick Mullaney is with us next time, and Chris Hand returns with our regular segment, Hand on Government. This Week in Jacksonville airs each Sunday morning at this time. I'm Kent Justice. Thanks for watching on air on Channel 4, and you can find us on the CW17. And we're online at news4jax.com or streaming on News4Jax Plus.
See why every day more people are choosing News4Jax, Northeast Florida and South Georgia's #1 source for local news.